Hello, food lovers and globetrotters. Welcome back to Global Eats Uncovered, your ultimate destination for exploring the most exciting and flavorful foods from around the world. Whether you're a passionate foodie, an avid traveler, or simply someone who loves discovering new cultures, we've got something special for you today. Subscribe to stay updated on our latest culinary adventures. The holiday season is the perfect time to explore the iconic dishes that define celebrations around the world. Every culture celebrates with food that holds deep cultural significance and offers a taste of history and tradition. From Christmas feasts in Europe to Lunar New Year celebrations in Asia, the festive table is a reflection of the values, beliefs, and joy that each holiday brings. In this episode, we'll take you on a global culinary journey to discover holiday traditions and the most iconic dishes from every country. Let's explore the foods that make these celebrations unforgettable. 1. Christmas in Norway, a hearty holiday feast. In Norway, Christmas is a deeply cherished celebration that begins on December 23rd, with families gathering for a festive meal called julafan Christmas Eve. The Norwegian Christmas feast is often rich in tradition, filled with hearty, warming dishes that reflect the country's long winters and close connection to the land. Key dishes in Norwegian Christmas. Rib roast pork belly. The star of the Christmas meal in Norway is rib, a succulent roast pork belly with crispy crackling. This dish is traditionally served with boiled potatoes, sauerkraut, and brun sauce, brown gravy, making it the ultimate comfort food for Christmas. Lutefisk, a traditional dish made from dried fish, typically cod, that's been rehydrated in a lye solution. Lutefisk has a unique texture and flavor. It's often served with melted butter, peas, and potatoes, and is a true representation of Norwegian heritage. Coldbird, a Norwegian smorgasbord. Coldbird is a cold buffet filled with various cured meats, cheese, and pickled herring. It's a festive spread enjoyed by families throughout Christmas and New Year's, symbolizing the abundance and variety of the holiday. Riskrem, rice pudding. For dessert, riskrem is a popular treat. It's a creamy rice pudding, often served with a red berry sauce. In some families, a whole almond is hidden in the pudding, and the person who finds it is said to have good luck in the coming year. Cultural significance. Norwegian Christmas foods reflect the country's cold, wintry climate, with hearty, comforting dishes designed to bring warmth and joy to the family table. The meal is also a time for togetherness, sharing, and honoring age-old traditions. 2. Diwali in India, a festival of sweets and spices. Diwali, also known as the Festival of Lights, is one of the most widely celebrated holidays in India. This joyous occasion marks the victory of good over evil and light over darkness. The holiday is celebrated with fireworks, lamps, prayers, and of course a lavish spread of food. The food during Diwali is often rich in spices and sweets, making it a festive and indulgent experience. Key dishes during Diwali. Samosas. These deep-fried pastries are filled with a variety of savory fillings, including spiced potatoes, peas, and sometimes meat. Samosas are crispy, flavorful, and often served with tangy tamarind chutney. Laddu. Laddu is a classic Diwali sweet made from chickpea, flour, ghee, and sugar, shaped into round balls. The treat is rich and indulgent, symbolizing prosperity and good fortune. Barfi, a fudge-like dessert made from condensed milk, sugar, and ghee. Barfi comes in various flavors, like pistachio, rose, and coconut. It's often garnished with edible silver leaf for a festive touch. Chole bhature. This spicy, savory dish consists of chickpeas cooked with tomatoes, onions, and a variety of spices, served with deep-fried bread known as bhature. It's a popular street food enjoyed during Diwali in many parts of India. Cultural significance. Diwali is a time for celebrating the triumph of good, light, and joy. The sweets and savories of Diwali are symbols of prosperity and happiness, and the act of sharing food during the festival represents unity and community. 3. Christmas in Ethiopia, Jena, and festive stews. In Ethiopia, Christmas is celebrated on January 7th according to the Julian calendar. Known as Jena, this holiday is marked by church services, family gatherings, and a grand feast. The Ethiopian Christmas meal is rich in flavors, aromatic spices, and delicious stews that reflect the country's culinary traditions. Key dishes during Ethiopian Christmas. Doro wat spicy chicken stew. The centerpiece of the Ethiopian Christmas feast is doro wat, a rich, spicy chicken stew made with berber, a spice mix, and simmered in a sauce of onions, garlic, and ginger. The stew is traditionally served with hard-boiled eggs and accompanied by injera, a spongy, sour flatbread used to scoop up the dish. Tibs. Tibs are bite-sized pieces of meat, usually beef or lamb, with onions, garlic, ginger, and spices. This dish is perfect for those who want a savory, tender bite to complement the rich flavors of doro wat. Kitfo, a dish made from finely chopped raw beef, spiced butter, and berber. Kitfo is often served with injera or cooked greens. It's a delicacy that represents Ethiopia's deep connection to meat and traditional spices. Baklava. While not originally Ethiopian, baklava is enjoyed during Jena in many households. This sweet, flaky pastry filled with honey, pistachios, and walnuts is the perfect way to end the festive meal. Cultural significance. Ethiopian Christmas meals are deeply tied to family, faith, and community. The act of breaking bread together symbolizes unity, and the rich, flavorful dishes bring warmth and joy to the holiday celebrations. Thanksgiving in the United States, a classic feast of gratitude. In the United States, Thanksgiving is celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November, a time for families to gather, reflect on their blessings, and share a meal. The traditional Thanksgiving dinner is one of the most iconic feasts in the country, featuring an abundance of comfort food that has been passed down through generations. Key dishes in a classic Thanksgiving feast. Roast turkey. Roast turkey is the star of the Thanksgiving table. It's typically seasoned with herbs, stuffed with bread stuffing, and served with gravy and cranberry sauce. This dish is a symbol of abundance and family unity. Stuffing, whether made with cornbread, sausage, or vegetables. Stuffing is a savory side dish that complements the turkey perfectly. It's often made with the turkey drippings, adding richness and flavor. Mashed potatoes, creamy, buttery, and fluffy. Mashed potatoes are a Thanksgiving staple. Often served with gravy, they're the ultimate comfort food. Pumpkin pie. No Thanksgiving meal is complete without pumpkin pie. This spiced dessert is a symbol of fall and harvest, and it's the perfect way to end a hearty meal. Cultural significance. Thanksgiving is all about giving thanks, family, and abundance. The food served represents the country's deep agricultural roots and its tradition of gathering together to celebrate the harvest. 5. Midsummer in Sweden, a feast of summer's bounty. Midsummer in Sweden is one of the most beloved holidays, marking the arrival of the summer solstice and the height of the season. The Swedish Midsummer Feast is an opportunity to enjoy the best of summer's produce, with dishes that celebrate the freshness of seasonal ingredients. Key dishes for Swedish Midsummer. Pickled herring, a quintessential Swedish dish. Pickled herring comes in various flavors, including mustard, dill, and garlic. It's typically served with boiled new potatoes, sour cream, and fresh dill. Gravid lax. This cured salmon is made by rubbing salmon fillets with a mixture of salt, sugar, and dill, then letting it sit for several days to cure. It's often served with mustard sauce and crisp bread. Strawberry cake, jordgubbsturta, as summer strawberries are in full bloom. This fresh and sweet cake is the perfect dessert for midsummer. It's made with layers of sponge cake, whipped cream, and fresh strawberries. Cultural significance. Swedish midsummer celebrates nature, fresh ingredients, and the joy of the season. The meal is a reflection of Sweden's deep connection to the land and its appreciation for simple, fresh flavors. A world of flavorful traditions. From the roast turkey of Thanksgiving to the pickled herring of Swedish midsummer. Holiday foods are more than just meals. They are an expression of tradition, culture, and togetherness. These dishes carry deep symbolism, bringing families and communities together to celebrate the most special times of the year. Which of these holiday dishes would you love to try? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more food adventures with Global Eats Uncovered.